Lake in Darien Center, New York is destination fun. I'm Kim Piazza. Join me for this special presentation as we experience the most amazing theme park in New York State, Darien Lake. From coasters to camping, food and family fun, Darien Lake is close to amazing destinations you need to see. Get your pen, paper, iPad, computer, or mobile device ready to make your plans for a visit. Did you know Darien Lake is the coaster capital? Experience the thrills of 6 coasters, including the new Tantrum. That's just one of the reasons. Let's check in with Mary Lolliger to find out more. I'm sure you can hear and see. We're at Darien Lake. And did you know Darien Lake is the roller coaster capital of New York State? With us today is Mary Lolliger, and she's going to tell us all about the newest treat here at Darien Lake.
So Tantrum just opened in 2018. It's a really thrilling ride with twists and turns and a beyond vertical drop.
Wait, beyond vertical? How do you get beyond vertical?
97 degrees.
What?
More than straight down. You go on your back, up a 90-degree angle, and then straight over the hill at 97 degrees.
Okay.
So you're going straight, and then it curves down a little bit into a pretzel inversion. There's twists and turns. It's quite crazy.
So did you name it the Tantrum because when the moms and dads get off, they throw a tantrum? The kids are happy, but the moms and dads throw a tantrum?
I mean, I won't deny that it happened.
It's about 1,200 feet long ride from the distance. It's about 40 meters high, roughly, which is about 100 feet, I think. Magnetic brakes on the car, so it's very smooth and very soft. The ride from the start to the end position is roughly 1 minute. Upside down, sharp curves, edges, something like that. So it's a fun ride. It's a short but a very fun ride.
Have you ridden the ride, and what do you think of it?
Personally, I don't run them at all because I'm afraid of heights.
So, you know, the Tantrum really is this crazy new roller coaster that Western New York needs to come and check out. But you're still the roller coaster capital of New York State. There are so many other roller coasters here in the park. Which one shall we go to next?
Probably the Viper.
Let's get there.
It was great. It was so fun. Awesome. Super fast.
With the twists and turns, you don't know which way is up or which way is down. I love it.
Really fun.
The Tantrum is great at Darien Lake.
Well, Miss Mary, as if the Tantrum weren't enough, you've got some other amazing roller coasters in the park. So tell us, what are we looking at?
Well, we actually have 6 other coasters, all different varieties. We have our signature coaster, the Viper, which is behind us, which has 5 inversions, which was a world record when it was built, which is really exciting.
5 inversions, is that all?
Yes, and then we have our Ride of Steel, which is our very popular coaster, 208-foot drop. Not for the faint of heart, I will say.
No.
We also have a suspended coaster, the Mind Racer, a launch coaster, the Moto Coaster. There really is something for everybody.
Wait, a suspended roller coaster and a launch, so like you're gonna launch me out into
Yes.
the great beyond.
At 45 miles per hour.
Ah, well.
0 to 45.
On that, I'm sure there are other attractions here in the theme park that won't launch me 45 miles an hour, so where shall we go next?
We'll go this way.
Okay. In the center of the park. Everything's happening all around us. Talk to me about all of this.
We really are in the middle of everything. We have, you know, shops, food stands around us, but we also are in our like prime area for games.
And oh, you mean I can win stuff?
Yes, we have your classics, ring toss, you know, popping the balloon, shooting a basketball. You know, I know you were eyeing one of those giant bears earlier.
Oh my gosh, they're the size, one giant bear is the size of 3 people.
Yes, exactly. So if you're looking to walk away with one of those, this is the area to be where you can
go fish, where you win a prize every time?
Yes, whack-a-mole, we have them all.
Awesome. Well, of course, there's all of the awesome carnival games, kind of real traditional carnival games, but beyond the the roller coaster capital of the state, you have other traditional rides too.
Yeah, so if coasters are not really your speed, we have plenty of other rides you can enjoy. We have, you know, the Scrambler, the classic carousel.
Oh, who doesn't want to get a picture of their little one riding the carousel, riding the horses? And well, there's lots of great stuff over here too. The umbrella ride,
Yes.
the swings. What else?
And the giant wheel.
Oh, the giant wheel. Of course, the Ferris wheel. At one time, that Ferris wheel had quite a reputation.
Yes, it was the tallest in the country. So it's got a bit of a record, but it's one of those places that everyone likes to come back year after year and get a great view of the entire park.
Awesome. Fantastic. You know, it's kind of a hot summer's day. We do get those here in Western New York. And so when you want to cool down and you're at Darien Lake Park, what do?
We go to Splash Town.
Splash Town. All right, well, hey, let's go splash. Mary, I love it here. The water feels so good on this beautiful day. And of course, we're surrounded by water slides and kiddie rides and moms chilling out in the lawn chairs. Tell us a little bit about the water park.
So we are in Splash Town, which is our 10-acre water park.
Only 10 acres.
Only 10 acres. Plenty of lounge chair space, but right now we're in Hooks Lagoon, which is our kids area. There's slides for the kids, a clubhouse.
Lifeguards everywhere I look.
Yes. And then we also have a 600,000 gallon wave pool.
What?
Yes.
600,000 gallon
gallons.
wave pool. All right. I'm good with that.
And we have plenty of other water slides. We have the Tornado, which is like a big toilet bowl, and you go
So you
up
get
and
flushed.
down. Yeah,
You get
pretty
flushed.
much. We have our Lazy River, which is heated.
Ooh, I like the lazy river. I like just taking a raft and just floating along.
It's a very relaxing experience. We also have Brain Drain, which is a tower slide where you drop down, straight down. The floor falls beneath your feet.
No, thank you.
Not my favorite, but
no.
it's good for our thrill seekers.
Okay, all right.
And plenty of other slides. There's so much to do in Splash.
Oh, this is fantastic. 'Cause, you know, you've got plenty of changing rooms. You have lockers if people don't want to leave their things. Lots of places to lay out and chill out. You can feel comfortable that the lifeguards are just always watching. So, yeah, thanks for bringing me to the water park. And I'm going to go that way. So, I'll see you somewhere else. So, Mary, this is a ton of fun, but I got to tell you, I'm hangry.
Well, you came to the right place. We have a perfect cure for your hanger, and you can get out of the sun and slow down a little bit. We're at Beaver Brothers Lakeside Cafe.
Very nice.
Which is our sit-down, full-service restaurant where you can have a nice meal and get out of the sun, or sit on the patio if you want to enjoy the weather.
You even have adult beverages.
Yes, we do. We have wine slushies at the outdoor bar. If you really want to slow down and enjoy yourself, there's plenty to enjoy here.
So, but it's not just Beaver Brothers Cafe that we can go to and have a good sit-down meal. There's also a really nice Italian restaurant here.
Yeah, right by the water park, we have Maria's Spaghetti House, which has paninis, pasta, pizza, you know, some of that comfort food for you.
And in the park itself, you've got some names we'll recognize.
Oh yeah, we have great relationships with a bunch of local partners, so you can sample some of your Buffalo favorites if you're from out of town. We have Tim Hortons for a nice, quick breakfast. Our Canadian guests love Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Iced coffee, a little shot of caffeine, kids.
We also have, if you're looking for something a little heartier, we have Anchor Bar here, so you can get your wings and your fries. They also have some other specialty items.
That's all health food.
Right, no calories for the Anchor Bar.
Right. Oh wait, and Subway.
Subway, yes.
That really is kind of health food.
That is a little bit better, yeah. If you're looking for something a little bit lighter, we have a Subway in the park, and we also have, for dessert, or for lunch, I guess, because we're at an amusement park, Perry's Ice Cream.
Ooh, ice cream, Perry's ice cream. You're making me happy.
Oh yeah, we have plenty of flavors. We have an ice cream parlor right in the center of the park, so you can stop by as many times as you want throughout the day.
Well, you know, an important part of family time is eating. I think you got it covered.
Yes, we have plenty for everyone.
Well, aside from the food here in the square, I know there's a whole lot that way that we need to check out.
Yes, there's plenty to look at here.
More in the Darien Lake Square. Mary, I think I'm seeing a little bit of everything here.
This is our central area for our campers.
There's a central area for your campers. Okay, all right. What happens in the central area?
Well, we
for
have
campers?
everything you need. We have the camping lounge and arcades, some restaurants, but more importantly, the general store, which is a great place.
I think my favorite part of camping would be said camping lounge. But beyond that, so you have a general store that the campers probably take advantage of for lots of different reasons.
Yeah, so we have a deli, so there's some great snacks and food in there, but more importantly, if you forgot anything on your trip, you don't have to worry about trying to pick it up somewhere. We have everything you need here.
Oh, great. So like if you left the sunblock behind, who doesn't go traveling without forgetting their toothbrush? And you know, I know that when people camp here at Darien Lake, sometimes they have extended stays and sometimes they need to, I don't know, wash their clothes. Do they have to go to the lake with a washboard, or can they come to the Darien Lake Square and do something about their clothes?
Well, we do have a laundromat right in Darien Square.
Okay,
so
a laundromat
perfect.
is good, especially if you have kids. So you've got the general store with food, you know, things like milk, things that maybe you didn't bring with you, but the campground's right here and everything you need is accessible. And then from the campgrounds, you've got the camping lodge and the camping office. You can even rent golf carts.
You can.
Do you have to have a golf cart license to be on one of these golf carts, Mary?
I'm sure there's a couple documents you might need.
Yeah, no Kims allowed. But beyond that, you've got also in the Darien Lake Square, there's lots of souvenirs. You know, so if I want to buy a hoodie, something to remember my great vacation by, you've got those places here in the square. But of course, all around the park.
Oh yeah, we have plenty of stores all around the park, but Backwoods Outfitters is what's back here, and it's got, you know, hoodies, clothing, special gifts, like whatever you might want.
And so, of course, we're talking about the campgrounds that are right here, and lots of people love to come to Darien Lake to camp, and there are lots of different places and ways to stay in Darien Lake. So it's been so great to meet you and speak with you and talk about the theme park itself, but I need to go find out about accommodations. So thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Whether you're here for the day or an extended stay at our campsite or hotel, you'll find your favorite food at one of the many restaurants on the property. There are lots of choices, family dinners or your favorite food on the go. You won't go away hungry with your Darien Lake experience. Get more information at DarienLake.com. There is so much to see and do at Darien Lake that one day may not be enough for your family and friends. I'm Kim Piazza. Darien Lake has so many options for an extended stay for your family getaway. Brian Cousins has more. The sun is shining and we are at Darien Lake. Right now we are in the Darien Lake Lodge on the Lake Hotel, and it's beautiful. This is Brian Cousins, and Brian, you're going to tell us all about this facility and why it's so much fun to be here. So hello, and thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here, Kim, first and
Absolutely.
foremost.
So how long has the lodge been here?
The Lodge on the Lake has been here since 1998, when the park expanded over the course of the mid-90s, and we decided to expand the lodging offerings from a campground and make it more of a resort-type feel by adding in the hotel. It's a 160-room hotel. Anytime you stay here, the park admission is included as part of your package.
So it's a resort hotel because the hotel includes every amenity on the resort.
That's correct. Once you're here, you're in. There's no need for tickets. You can walk back and forth from your hotel room. It's literally a 5-minute leisurely walk around the lake, which is beautiful in the morning. So you can stop, grab your breakfast before you head into the rides, make your game plan for the day, and just enjoy the sun.
So come in, park your car, and forget about it for the rest of your stay.
Just unpack and off you go.
And of course, people come and stay the week, people come and stay the weekend, people come from all over the country.
Yes, we've got people that come as far as northern Ontario, eastern Pennsylvania, western Pennsylvania, quite a few from Syracuse even, anywhere from an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3-hour drive. So people tend to like it and make us a base camp.
And it's very family oriented.
Absolutely. We're a family fun destination. We garner ourselves as Western New York's family fun destination.
Did I hear you say this is the largest park of this type in all of New York State?
Well, yeah, we are New York State's largest theme park. We've got 7 roller coasters, 2 family kids areas, a 10-acre water park. So, I mean,
It's everything.
It's very advantageous just to stay right on property, and then you can get up and go throughout the course of your day.
So you can sleep next to a roller coaster
Yep.
and then get up in the morning and ride said roller coaster.
Yes, of course. One day you do roller coasters, the next day you do a water park.
Now, you were saying that the hotel, of course, it's very family-oriented, which means you must have some really interesting things here in the hotel for rooms.
Well, we've got a Forza Fun kids suite, which includes a separate sleeping area for the parents, and then a kids cabin where kids can sleep in bunk beds and have their own TV and their own entertainment during the course of their stay. So mom and dad can have their own time, and the kids can have their own time, and you know.
So you know I'm going to want to go see that.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We can definitely go and check that out.
Wonderful. So Brian, tell us about the amenities that can be found here at the Lodge on the Lake.
Right here at the Lodge on the Lake Hotel, outside of the park, we have an outdoor seasonal pool that you can come and relax and you know, take a dip before you hit the fun of the rides. We also have an outdoor large chess or checkers set that you can enjoy. We have a on-site small little cafe that you can grab a small bite to eat, whether it be a sub or a slice of pizza or some wings. We have great, knowledgeable, friendly staff that if you need anything outside of the park, whether it be local area attractions or amenities, it's just a quick drive away.
So really, anything that your guests would need, it's all right here in the hotel so that they don't need to leave the park.
Nope.
Unless there's something they want to do, but why would you want to leave the park? And even if you need a break from the kids running around at the park, just sit down by the pool and enjoy the sunshine.
A lot of parents do that. They'll send their kids in the park and say, you know what, meet us back here in a couple hours, and they'll relax by the pool and unwind, so it's nice and quiet. What's really nice about the property is when you're here, as you're approaching the park, you can feel the excitement and the energy that's coming with the rides and the sounds.
When you're driving up and you see the big roller coaster popping up over the trees, it is pretty cool, Brian. It is pretty cool.
And then conversely, when you're walking back from the amusement park, even though you're right on grounds, all the sound and everything kind of dissipates. So it's a little bit more of a relaxing time for you. That if you're not into all that, and Grandma and Grandpa can come with you as well. The pool's a great activity.
And still relax. And what about packages?
Packages, we have all sorts of different types of packages. Whenever you stay with us, your lodging includes the park admission as part of your package. We also have online specials that we do all season long. Some of them include your breakfast, some of them include pizzas or meal deals. All of that's available directly online.
So kind of keep checking. Always keep checking the website to see what's going on.
The farther out you book, the better the deal that you get. Weekdays are always less than weekends. We also have a thing where if you stay with us 3 nights or longer, you save 50% on each night after your 3rd night or longer. So you can extend your stay, make us a base camp for different things that you want to do in and around the county.
And if you're a season pass holder?
If you're a season pass holder, you get the best deal of them all because your admission is already included in your season pass. So not only do you get the discounts on your lodging package, but we also have special discounted lodging packages just for season pass holders.
So you're especially taking care of your season pass
very loyal
holders.
for us.
Of course, of course.
Hey Kim, this is the baby bear cabin. Inside here we've got the queen bedroom where mom and dad can rest.
Plenty of space and cupboards too, right?
Absolutely. While the kids enjoy themselves either inside the living room over here or outside on the covered patio. Each of the baby bear cabins, they can sleep up to 4 adults and 4 children with 2 parents in the queen room and then 2 of their friends or anybody else on the futons.
So the futon pulls out into a double?
Yep, it pulls out into a double. That way you can sleep there as well. We have a full kitchen with stovetop, full refrigerator, microwave.
This is really nice for a family to have a full refrigerator and then to be able to make food, especially if you have small kids. They're such picky eaters. And then I noticed in the bathroom, this is a really spacious bathroom considering we're in a cabin.
Yeah, we're trying to make it nice. It's not like your typical rustic cabins that you would have out in the middle of the wilderness. We're trying to make it nice and easy for folks when they come and visit us. Inside the back room here is where the 4 kids would sleep.
So you actually have 2 bedrooms,
Yep.
2 separate bedrooms in this cabin.
Yes.
which allows for a lot of privacy. So if it's the family and friends and kids, mom and dad are still going to be able to sleep.
Absolutely.
This
So,
is fantastic.
parents and friends and family, they all bring all their own linens, pots, pans, and dishes anytime they stay with us. That way they can have their own cooking utensils if they've got, you know, their special blanket that they like to sleep with or cuddle up around the campfire. They can bring those as well.
It's a nice little home away from home.
You betcha.
So you've got one more to show us.
Yes. All right, and over here on this side, Kim, we have our guest house. It sleeps up to 2 different families.
2 families in one house?
Yes, we've got 4 queen bedrooms on the inside in here.
4 queen bedrooms, are
along
you
with
kidding?
a living room, full-size kitchen.
I think I'm ready to move in. Brian, this is amazing. Wow. So talk to me.
Well, on the inside here, we've got 4 queen bedrooms, 2 on each corner of the house.
4 queen bedrooms in one cabin.
Yep, and they come, our guest houses come with all their linens, pots, pans, dishes, and towels included in their stay. So it's basically like a hotel room outside.
This is way better than a hotel room. There's even closets in
Yes,
these
there's
queen
closets.
bedrooms.
There's 2 bathrooms as well, so if you have your family on this side, somebody
I
else's
wouldn't have to
family
share
on
the
this side.
bathroom with anyone.
No, you wouldn't. There's also a stackable washer and dryer. So if in case you need to wash your clothes.
Just in case someone wants to do laundry on
Yeah,
vacation.
absolutely.
And a full kitchen. So you could have just really wonderful family events here.
Absolutely.
There is enough space where you could really gather here and enjoy family, but still have privacy.
Yep, you could get away. It's a close walking distance to the park. Again, only 5 minutes in and out of the amusement park each time that you want to go in and out.
And then, of course, again,
Sleep in futons, so we can actually sleep up to 10 people inside here. So you've got 2 in each of the 4 bedrooms and then 2 folks out here. All of our guest houses have cable and free Wi-Fi.
and who doesn't
electric
want a fireplace?
Well, there you go. Especially in the middle of the summer, right?
Exactly. This is just beautiful. And the ceiling fans and the AC. Yeah, I could see why a family would want to come and spend a week in a place like this.
Absolutely.
Thank you for showing us
No,
around.
thanks for coming around.
For the accommodation package that best suits your family, get everything you need to know at DarienLake.com. Darien Lake is destination fun, but just where is Darien Lake? It's located in Darien Center, New York, snuggled in a beautiful rural setting in between Buffalo and Rochester in the heart of Genesee County. Here to tell us some more is Lauren Humphrey, Genesee County Tourism Program Liaison from the Genesee County Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, hi Kim, how are you?
Good, good. It's so nice to be here. This is a brand new setup for your tourism program. This is your new tourist center.
Yeah, so this is our Genesee County Visitor Center where guests would stop on their way into town.
Let's start with, where is Genesee County located?
So we are just off the I-90, just off the thruway, right between Buffalo and Rochester, and we're only about 40 minutes from the Canadian border.
So you're really centrally located.
Very much
So you've
so.
got Niagara Falls, Canadian border, Buffalo, Rochester. You're really a central area for people who are looking to go on vacation and maybe also
Yes.
take some short day trips.
Yes, yes.
But Genesee itself has so many fun things. I think that most people would recognize the Darien Lake. The park, the rides, the roller coasters.
Yes.
It's just a big part of what happens out here in Genesee County.
For sure.
But Genesee County is so much more than Darien Lake.
We have a lot to offer. Darien Lake's great, and they bring in a lot of visitors, but while you're there, while you're at Darien Lake, there's hundreds of restaurants.
Wait, hundreds of restaurants?
There's over 100.
Over 100 restaurants.
Yes,
So
yeah,
I could go to a different restaurant every day over the summer.
absolutely. And we have all the hometown favorites, you know, the chicken wings and the beef on wicks. And
You have some really special candy out here too.
we do, yeah, so Oliver's Candy's been family owned and operated since the 30s, and they're most known regionally for their sponge candy. That's a
And
favorite.
if you're in the area, Oliver's does tours. Genesee County is also full of history. There's some wonderful things that happen here in Genesee County that families with children would really enjoy.
Each town and village has their own historical society, which are really fun to visit. Our most notable being that we're the birthplace of Jello, and we have an entire museum dedicated to that in Leroy, New York.
An entire museum about Jello.
Yes, yes. The history of Jello, how it was made, where it was made, the advertising history. It's a lot of fun.
And then you have a community that's a historical community.
Out in Mumford, the Genesee Country Village and Museum is a living history museum, and you can walk through an old village, essentially centuries old buildings.
So a living history museum, that means that you have folks who are dressed traditionally.
Yep.
They're creating, making, cooking, and doing all of the things you would have seen in that village over a century. It's just a wonderful way for the family to immerse themselves in history.
Yeah.
So let's see, we talked about the Jello Museum, history museums. There's some horse racing that goes on.
We do, yeah. So we have live harness racing. Actually, just up the street from our visitor center is our live harness racing track.
And you have some wonderful golf courses. So some nice things for mom and dad. Gambling?
Yes, and golf.
And golf.
Yes.
So Genesee County really offers a lot for a family, a lot of what I call do-togethers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go on vacation and the kids aren't playing video games or watching TV, but there's so much to do here as a family.
Yes.
Between the restaurants, the museums, Darien Lake, and you know, some people they'll come into town and hotels are lovely. Darien Lake has places to camp and to stay, but some people kind of want a more homey feel.
Yeah.
And so you've got bed and breakfast.
We do. We have a couple inns and B&Bs, ranging from very quaint to very upscale, and they're a favorite of a lot of the visitors.
And then Letchworth State Park. Really a shining star in Western New York.
Yeah, so the great thing about Genesee County is that you can stay here very affordably in one of our over 1,000 hotel rooms, B&Bs or inns, but then kind of visit all those regional attractions like Letchworth, and it's 19 miles of scenic views, 3 waterfalls.
Is it called the Grand Canyon?
The Grand Canyon of the East, yeah.
And you can go whitewater rafting at Letchworth State Park.
You sure can.
Idea.
Yeah.
Fabulous thing to do.
Oh, and it's a lot of fun.
And it's beautiful in the fall, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And you have shows come in, art shows come in, there are places to eat, you can camp. It's just a wonderful, wonderful place for families. Lauren, where should people go with questions looking for more information about their vacation time here in Genesee?
So if they can't stop in at our beautiful visitor center, they can go to visitgeneseeny.com.
Visitgeneseeny.com.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us,
Thank
Lauren.
you, Kim.
Can't wait to check everything out.
I know.
Darien Lake is destination fun. I hope you and your family enjoyed this special presentation with everything Darien Lake has to offer, including what to do in the region when you come to Genesee County. Go to DarienLake.com to plan your trip for the day, the weekend, or a week for the time of your life. I'm Kim Piazza. I hope to see you at Darien Lake soon.